Good afternoon. Well, good night, my little bugs. Tonight is July 14th. It is 10:04 p.m. We starting off with Marrero for Life, West Bank, New Orleans, Marrero, Chateau Ames, um, Mac, MC Thick. The name MC could be very significant, but all right, y'all, come on in, my little bugs. Come on in. Somebody is most definitely feeling fearless, loving on their self. I most definitely feel like you could be attracting a lot of wealth. You could be receiving, I feel like, a lot of wealth, okay? And it's most definitely due to everything that you put out into the universe. Confirmation burp is due to you keeping your heart as light as a feather, not allowing yourself to be weighed down with I just feel like envy, any type of lower frequency, right? Envy, shame, vengeance, but you're receiving a lot of luck and a lot of prosperous. I feel like somebody could have held a mirror up to somebody, or maybe somebody is mirroring a person. Take what resonates and leave what does not. July 1st, July 10th, October 1st, October 7th, October 25th, July 25th, January 1st, January 10th, January 7th, and January 25th could be very significant. And thank you to all the new subscribers, baby. Welcome to the fam. Fam, y'all already know what it is, baby. Welcome back. I truly appreciate all your likes, your shares, your comments. Y'all chilling, vibing, and interacting. I do enjoy reading the comments, y'all. But thank you for your support. Please feel free to hit that like button, the subscription button, and the notification bell on the way in. And I truly appreciate it. I do feel like again it's heavy on the somebody receiving good fortune. I do feel like you have a lot of miracles that's happening in your life right now, whether you choose to look at it as a miracle or not. But I do feel like things is overflowing in your life. For some of y'all, you could have some type of love situation, whether it's platonic or romantic, but I do feel like it's a good situation and the love is overflowing. If you have not received it yet, then you will. Okay, be receiving it soon. I do feel like I just feel like a lot of wealth as well, y'all. But a lot of luck and abundance is no ifs, ands, buts about it, baby. Somebody is beautiful. I don't know why this card, like her face, she really, like, she give me, I can't see nobody face but my niece face, but she is beautiful. This is a very beautiful, stunning woman. I feel like somebody very chocolate, slim, could be very significant. They could have nice sized breasts as well, but I feel like you're very beautiful, my love bug. I don't know why she giving me my niece, but this whose face I'm seeing right now, y'all. But I do feel like somebody is very fearless. I feel like somebody is loving on their self, like, just, I feel like abundantly, right? I feel like the way that you loving on yourself right now, baby, nobody cannot like interfere in that. Is nothing nobody could say or do to make you feel less than, in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Somebody could also be Muslim. Okay, I don't know why I'm picking up that information. I mean that energy, but I also feel as if somebody may have been eating what is it called? Pomeranian. Did I say that right, yo? I think I said it right, yo. But you know what I'm trying to say, all right? True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. We have high priestess energy. We're starting off with the high priestess energy. So somebody is highly knowledgeable. Somebody is highly intuitive. Somebody may be a tarot reader, whether you just read for your family or not. But somebody do have foresight. Somebody can uh, you may receive premonitions as well, okay? But I feel like you have foresight. You see things with clarity. You see things clear as day. All right. Somebody could also read energy, like you could see auras around people. Um, But I also feel like somebody's hand could be very significant. Okay, whether you have the imprint or the crescent moon print in your hand, but I feel like the chakras in your hand is very, very electrifying. You could actually be feeling like the pulsing sensation in your chakras. All right, in your hand chakras, I mean. Okay, apply that energy how it fit. I feel like somebody needs to ground their energy as well. Look, that's my type. Somebody may be getting initiated by their spirit team. Congratulations. A high priestess could also, you may be getting tested, okay? And this could be a part of your initiation. It could be some, I don't know what the test gonna be, y'all. So just be aware, okay, that you may have some type of test. Okay. But I do feel like whatever this is, it's a lot of forward movement with the number 13 and 14. This gives me 4 and 5. 2004, 2005 could be very significant. Somebody could be born on April 13th, April 14th, May 13th, May 14th, May 4th, May 5th, April 4th, April 5th. The name April could be very significant. The name may be very significant, right? But a take with resonates and Libra does not. A Cancer or a Leo could also be very significant. I do feel like somebody is loving on their self, my love bug. Somebody may like the color white. I don't know. I feel God body or God energy with that color white as well. Um, I just felt like somebody most definitely may have stepped into their God or goddess energy. That may be why you're being initiated by your spirit team because you have now aligned to your higher self, which may mean you may be getting ready to receive your contract. Okay, Stank. I'm loving this. I'm loving this show. Radical rebirth. Somebody most definitely is giving birth, I feel like, to new ideas, or maybe somebody is just experiencing a spiritual awakening. It may have something to do with a situation dealing with a dancer, and they may have freed themselves from the situation. The person most definitely may have been keeping some type of secrets that they thought that they was going to keep to their grave. I mean, take to their grave, and it was exposed. I mean, what's done in the light, what's done in the dark always comes to the light. You know, it's all in a matter of time. So I feel like once the secrets was exposed, I feel like it most definitely could have been a situation that you love this person unconditionally, but I feel like the person most definitely could have been draining you, like throughout the relationship or throughout the situation. It was not reciprocated. The love I felt like was not reciprocated. If you this by itself, so even though you love the person, unconditionally, I just felt like the love wasn't reciprocated. They most definitely could have been a leash. They most definitely could have been an energy vampire, just really draining you. Like I feel like for everything, anything that they could possibly get from you, they really was trying to drain you for it. All right, and I feel like somebody most definitely was awakened when it came to this situation. You could have freed yourself from this situation and started keeping things close to your chest. You could have really started moving in silence when it came to the situation. For somebody in specific, you may have received the information from a tarot reader, or your spirit team guided you to the information, or your intuition. I'll apply that energy how it fit, right? Maybe you received it in a dream, like, but I feel like either you received it through your gifts, or it was a tarot reader. But take what resonates and leave what does not. But I do feel like it triggered change and growth within yourself. You most definitely could have experienced a rebirth, like whatever whatever occurred, whatever secrets hit the light, and you was awakened, to the situation. I feel like it triggered a new you. It triggered change, which created a new you. Okay. Somebody really could be pregnant though. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm feeling birth. So somebody could have given birth. The secrets could have been about a baby being born or somebody being pregnant. And again, take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. Look, 1,000 kisses from you and it wasn't enough. It wasn't much, baby. I could use some more. Look, it was never enough. I'm telling you. I feel like you could have really, really, really over applied to this situation. You constantly, constantly gave to this situation. I feel like somebody most definitely could have been awakened to how much like pressure you was applying to this situation, how you was over giving to this situation. I feel like the scales is being balanced out. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So everything that you did give to this situation, you're going to receive it back. The new version of yourself, you're going to receive it back, like in different forms. So just be patient, okay? But I do feel like somebody most definitely could feel as if they hit rock bottom, because I see this ship down at the bottom of this thing and it's literally at the bottom of the ocean. So I feel like either they feel as if they hit rock bottom due to their secrets being, illuminated, hitting a light, or somebody just feel like they really like they drowning in the situation. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Let's see what's going on. What they say, I want the password to your phone. So most definitely some type of trust issues going on. And it say trust something or track star. Mooski, so somebody is running from a situation. Heavy on a Mooski. The name Mooski could be very significant. But somebody want the phone, the passcode to somebody's phone. Relationship feel or retaliation, but a relationship can most definitely be very significant. Retaliation filled Pharaoh's heart, and he sent his army after Moses and the Hebrews. So somebody most definitely could be in retaliation energy. That's not going to turn out well. If we all know the story, then you already know baby Pharaoh and his army went down in the fucking end. So retaliation is not a good energy. That is a lower frequency. So and again cautions against, I feel like that's showing because I feel like somebody's spirit team is cautioning them against retaliation. Like that's a lower frequency and that's not going to turn out good. So I feel like if someone is wanting to retaliate and you want your clap back, baby, I feel like you need to raise your frequency, okay? Because your spirit team is most definitely cautioning you against retaliation. Like that's not they keep your heart as light as a feather, my love bug. Do not allow yourself to get consumed with retaliation. Like that shit will fill your heart and it will weigh you down. All right. I'm telling you, self-sabotaging. That's going to be something that's going like that is, I feel like a self-sabotaging um like habit, right? It's just not good. Nothing good is going to come from retaliation at all. You will sabotage things for yourself in the end. Pharaoh sabotaged his whole fucking country. Like he sabotaged everything for everybody because he refused to get out of retaliation, right? Keep your heart as light as a feather, my baby. Do not allow yourself to be consumed with retaliation. Like, period. I don't know who that's for, but you're most definitely going to be swallowed alive. I feel like that's just not going to turn out good. Okay. All right. You follow your intuition. Use your intuition. Because I feel like whoever this is, you're highly intuitive, my love bug. So use your intuition. All right. Be the queen or the king, that God made you to be. Like sit on your throne, fix your crown. Everybody experience something, right? Everybody go through something. But it's the reason that you're experiencing it, right? And the reason is not to clap back. It's a lesson that you learned from this situation. So learn your lesson, appreciate the lesson that's coming from it, and move forward. Allow yourself to change and grow from the situation. Like, do not get in retaliation energy, because you will receive that karma at the end of the day. Okay, like that's not your job to, to make sure that they get their karma, right? I understand, because don't get me wrong, fuck, we all have been there, right? I ain't get on my spiritual journey. I only been on my spiritual journey for 6 years. So it was a version of myself that believed in clapping. You feel me? I felt like you make me cry, bitch. I make you bleed, like, period. So I get it, right? But at the end of the day, like, the higher you, your higher self, you being connected to your higher self, should understand that there's lower frequency energy, my baby. That's not something you do in this day and age, right? Maybe the older version of you, yeah, but the new version of you, this new person that you have rebirth, like you have given birth to, you don't get in vengeance energy, my love bug. That's lower frequency. Don't drop your frequency for nobody. For nobody. You free yourself from the situation and just learn to move in silence, right? Everybody don't deserve your love. That don't mean that you stop loving. That just mean that you be more cautious on who you choose to provide that love to. That's all. Okay? Somebody could have a young son as well. All right? Take what resonates and leave what does not. A Gemini could be very significant, or a Pisces could be very significant. All right, y'all. You are elevating fast and it pisses them off. It most definitely could be pissing off a Pisces or a Gemini in specific, but that's all right. Aries could be very significant as well. Somebody could be 40 years old. Heavy on a Cancer energy, Virgo energy, Taurus energy. I already said Leo. Excuse me, confirmation birth. A Sagittarius could be very significant. Somebody could be born on the 28th day of a month, the 6th day of a month. 9 show September 1st, September 4th, September 6th, September 2nd, September 28th, September 13th, September 14th, September 4th, September 5th, September 3rd, September 12th. January, I say January, like 1st, 10th, 4, 5, 3, 12, 13, 14, 22, and 6. 24 as well. True clarity, guidance, and protection. October for those same dates. February for those same dates. June, April, and May. True clarity, guidance, and protection. They tried to play They tried to play you, but play it themselves, because you're the gift. I'm telling you, period. Like, just continue freeing yourself from the situation, moving in silence, but don't worry about vengeance. Like the Most High, I promise you, my baby, your spirit team got your back. God got your back, right? Allow them to provide that clap back. Look, me and my homie just was talking about that, like today, and we was talking about some situations that had occurred in our past, and both of us was just speaking on how that karma ended up hitting that individual. You know what I'm saying? Like it maybe took like a couple of years, but when that karma hit, that bitch hit. You feel me? So just allow your spirit team and the Most High to fight your battles, because baby, when I tell you they gonna deliver some karma, baby, that you just gonna be like, uh-huh, I knew that shit was gonna hit there. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just allow shit to happen, right? Allow the universe to fight your battles. Don't get your hands dirty. Continue being happy, continue with your freedom, with your liberation. Continue loving unconditionally. Just be selective on who you provide the love to, right? But love is always God, period, right? And just continue growing and evolving, continue healing, continue changing, continue birthing new ideas, continue birthing new versions of yourself, continuously being better, not moving backwards. okay? Because you the gift. And they played they self in the end. Look. I'm telling you, I couldn't make it up. But it's cool. I'm gonna be a lady. She thinks she cute, but she don't faze me. She said, this Keisha Cole. She said, it had me thinking about calling that bitch that night and let her know where she could come and meet me. You feel me? I'm telling you, baby, somebody want that clap back. Somebody want to lay hands on somebody. But baby, no, just like she said, but it's cool. I'ma be a lady. She thinks she cute, but she don't phase me. And you're right. She don't phase you. Whoever don't phase you, she or he, apply that energy how it fit. You feel me? But no, they don't phase you. Because you the fucking gift. Yeah, they think they cute. But see, when that karma hit their motherfucking ass, when I tell you that them bitches gonna be begging, you feel me? Keep your hands clean, though. You continue growing and evolving. They don't even deserve you dropping your frequency. These motherfuckers is beneath you, baby. You keep yourself positioned on your throne. Fix your crown, queen. Fix your crown, king. Don't even let these bitches see that they got under your skin. Don't give them the satisfaction, baby. They're not worth it. These bitches is fleas. These bitches is ticks. Passing around infestations to motherfucker. Diseases to people. You feel me? You pluck that bitch and keep on moving. Look, I can't say I'm not hurt. I'd be damned if I'm broken, though. Bitch, I wish I was. You couldn't have never broke me, bitch. Period. The number 25 is very heavy. Somebody could be 25 years old, but the month of July could be very significant. Somebody could be a Libra. The situation was based on money anyway, okay? So again, continue freeing yourself, liberating yourself from this situation. The name Boston or the city Boston could be very significant and flash. Inevitable, some things are destined to be. No matter how many times you travel back to the past. Like, so I feel like whatever the situation is, it was destined, it's inevitable for it to come to an end, right? It's inevitable for it to just, to be dead. It don't matter how many times you revert back to the past, you're not going to change nothing in the future. It's still going to end. It's still going to come to an end. The only thing you're going to change is the way that it ends, right? Period. And no matter how many times Flash kept going back to his past, back to the past, thinking that he's saving them people life. If you pay attention, them people still died. The only thing that changed was the way that they died. Because some things is just inevitable to happen. Some situations is just inevitable for it to end. All you're going to do is change the way that it ends. Every time you revert back to the situation, it's just going to end a different way every time. But it's still going to come to an end because it was inevitable for it to end. Okay? We got Imagine That, Kevin Gates. So Aquarius energy. They wonder how you know what you know. Somebody could be the only child. And heavy on they wonder how you know what you know. Okay, so again, somebody is highly gifted. That's how they know what they know. The person have foresight. The person is highly, highly, highly intuitive. The person is highly gifted. The person is connected to their spirit team. The person have sacred knowledge, sacred wisdom. Okay. This person is a cosmic being. So if you notice, they're literally sitting in space. So they're confirmation birth. They're connected to the universe. They're connected to the Most High. So that's how they know what they know, my baby. All right. Okay. what the streets is talking about, he or she pretends like they don't care, but deep down their heart is broken. That's what the streets talking about then. Jamie Foxx, just like me, somebody feel as if someone is just like them. All right. They feel that's why I was picking up that mirroring energy. So somebody most definitely feel like they have found the mirror image of their self. They have found the yin to their yang, the yang to their yin. But someone feel like they have found. I feel like their other half. There's no ifs ands buts about it. Somebody feel as if somebody else is the mirror reflection of them. I know these niggas want you, and that's why they fed me that bad advice. Yeah, you gotta be careful who you listen to 9 days. People crazy. All right, and then we have 909 showing things are moving fast and hot right now, or they will soon. Okay, they will be soon. All right, so apply that energy how it fit, and just remember to like keep your frequency high. All right, when things do start like taking off, because I feel like the Most High is shaking somebody free from some shit. Okay, so allow the shaking to happen. Somebody needs to reverse a curse, or a curse has been reversed. Apply that energy how it fit. Somebody's favorite cousin, it could be an exotic dancer or a stripper. That things could be like being reversed back to their behind. People is crazy. That's probably why I picked up that dancer energy. All your wishes are being granted, my baby. Congratulations. Somebody's an earth angel and you're here on a mission, my baby. Giving more than receiving. I already knew that with that giving and receiving. That card always gives me that energy. A toxic female counselor. Somebody could have been giving more than receiving to a toxic female counselor, and somebody needs to start off clashing like the side. So this could have been like some a relationship that could have started off with like y'all clashing, baby. Y'all could have been clashing like the Titanics. Like, it could have been a very chaotic start. Okay. Y'all could have experienced the storm before the calm. Somebody needs to try Tai Chi to help ground with grounding the energy. I picked up like somebody needs to ground the energy in the beginning. Players Club, Ronnie lied and manipulated everyone around her. So the name Ronnie could be very significant, but somebody is a manipulator. Okay, all they do is lie and manipulate people and situations that's around them. And somebody most definitely, somebody daughter is snaking them. A curse could be going back to somebody's daughter. Girl, nah. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. Heavy on somebody's daughter snaking them. They could have actually tried to curse their own fucking mama, but it's coming back to them. I did a reading like I want to say a few days ago, and it was about somebody lost their protection, somebody child lost their protection, so that could be why they cause themselves trying to hex their own goddamn mama, and it's been reversed back to their behind. But I just feel like they may not even realize how they lost their protection with doing it. All right, but I mean, everybody got to learn their own lessons, right? Somebody most definitely could be triggered. Janae Aika, fall back into me. All the memories, all that history, all that's history. I'll calm down eventually, fall back eventually. Please call me back eventually. All right. So somebody most definitely is triggered when it comes to a situation because somebody is a free thinker. The fact that somebody is a free thinker and they're not trapped in an illusion or in the matrix, that could be what's triggering people. And somebody always fall for people that don't love them back. All right. And that could be why they always give more than they receive in situations. It's heavy on a curse being reversed to somebody daughter for sneaking. Like, I don't know, y'all, but take what resonates and leave what does not, because all your wishes are being granted, my baby. It keeps showing. I know y'all see that shit. It keeps showing. I just, wish that people learn their lessons, baby. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I'm gonna go ahead on and take it out because it's trying to come out. All right, and your friends are frenemies, so pay attention, okay? What that is. The initial D as in David. That could be very significant for somebody's daughter. Girl, no. You're a healer, my love bug. That could be why other people is triggered as well, because you're a healer, because you're a free thinker, okay, because you don't allow people to control you. All right. Um, Total, can't you see in the middle of the day now, baby? I seem to think of only you. Never thinking for a moment, baby, that you've been thinking of me too. So I can't wait for the day that we can be together. I can't let you walk away. Can't you see you and me were meant to be? Oh baby. And there's nothing left to say, okay? This could also be what's triggering somebody, okay? This most definitely could be a situation from somebody's past, okay? And you could really have a history with this person. Y'all, I'm done. They ain't shit. So stop trying to save people that don't want to be saved. That's not your responsibility. Okay. 11:33, a period of spiritual growth and awakening. We started off with awakening. Y'all, I am done. And then it's I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. So I do feel like it is somebody, y'all, that really, really feel like you are their match. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it, baby. They feel like you have all the qualities, like they want in a person. All right, somebody neighbor needs to rest their mind, body, and give it to God. All right. Virginia just showed a Volkswagen could be very significant. What that was, y'all? Somebody needs to pull a birth chart, and your heart was too big, your loyalty was used against you, and somebody slept with someone else for catchback. So somebody already did the retaliation, okay? But they gotta receive that karma, baby. Manipulation, hiding things that's polished and sit in high places, and a family that prays together. Andrea thought William would leave his wife for her, okay? So somebody most definitely could be being manipulated by a married person, and they most definitely could have thought that the person was going to leave their wife for them. All right, but somebody most definitely could have learned how to love a person unconditionally, and the mortal instrument to their bones. When they arrived at the gate of the institute, Simon called it a dump because he couldn't see the true form, but Clary saw the true form. So that could be why somebody learned how to love a person unconditionally, because they see the person's true form now. A local rapper could be very significant. And what that was? They will fall for coming against you. That part. They don't even know it. They are healing. They are healing, and you are helping them to heal. Stand firm in your boundaries, my love bug. And karmic lovers blocking divine inheritance. Please release. Okay, Austin, the name Austin of the city could be very significant. Your spirit team and ancestors are so proud of you, so that most definitely can have something to do with that initiation, y'all. Your kids are destined for greatness, my love bug. Continue to help others. Okay. Your kids destined for greatness, baby, except for that one that's sneaking you, because that motherfucker most definitely lost their protection. They don't even know it, dude. That's crazy. I just did a read. Like I think it's not even set to come out yet. I think I got it scheduled to come out maybe tomorrow. I think. I don't know, but that should be crazy to me. Like it's always the ones you least expect, right? An ex friend could be very significant. The initial Y, a guitar player could be very significant. Somebody's mother will pass on soon. I'm sorry. The initial Y is in yellow. Fort War could be very significant. Y'all, that's not always passing information, just FYI. That's transformation and transitioning energy, right? Somebody's daughter may be praying for them to pass, like, right? But people is crazy in real life. I pay all the bills and you slobbing down other dudes. Oh, okay, but damn. Somebody can have a Chevy, SUV, or a truck, a white, black, blue, tan, or red. Declare war with the Earth Angel. And when arriving to your destiny, the grounds will shake. Trust in the process. I told y'all, somebody was being shaken free from something. 717, twin flame separation. Your twin flame is in the horizon to return to you, my love bugs. And bag, sis. A feminine energy is taking advantage of you, okay? Declare war with the earth angel. Oh, y'all, hold on, it's coming out. Somebody is chocolate, low cut waves. They either have a low cut or they may have waves with a Rick Ross, a thick Rick Ross beard. Fort Ward, the initial C as in Charles could be very significant. Somebody could have just went viral with 10,000 followers, viewers, likes, or subscribers, and they're trying to block your finances. Oh, cool thing. Okay, and explore the pleasures life has to offer. All right. And then we have Jazzman's Blues, Bayou, rose into the spotlight like the star he was born to be. Willie Earl was so envious, he set his own brother up to be unalive. Tyler Perry. So somebody's sibling most definitely could be very, very, very envious of them. Somebody's sibling could be mad because they're a natural born star. Somebody's sibling could be mad because somebody just went viral, okay, and could have been going viral like always. But I mean, it's just you. You're just a natural born star, right? So somebody could be envious of the fact that you just shine, right? You always just get the spotlight just naturally, right? And they could really just be envious of that. But somebody like sibling could have actually tried to set them up in some type of way. All right. But take what resonates and leave what does not. But I do feel like some type of sibling rival could be very significant. The name Rose could be very significant. The name Bayou could be very significant, and Willie Earl could be very significant. Take what resonates and leave what does not. But we do have that manipulation, hide in things that's polished and sit in high places. So somebody most definitely could have some type of status, okay? Whether it's just in the community, but they manipulation had already showed with Ronnie, like they're a complete liar. All they do is manipulate situations around them. And somebody needs to give themselves a pat on the back for how far they've come, okay? So yeah. Okay. And this could also be the energy that could be trying to block your finances, all right? All right, but continue exploring the pleasures that life has to offer because they're not blocking Jack Diddley. Ruth and boys. Ruth saved Naomi's life and she returned the favor by saving Ruth's life. All right, the name Ruth could be very significant, Boo could be very significant, but somebody most definitely, it had already showed like you helping them to heal by standing firm in your boundaries. So somebody most definitely could be helping others. No ifs, ands, buts about it. I just saw chocolate. I don't know. Slim, thick, and chocolate with locks. All right. If you take them back, the cycle will repeat. Okay. Period. Your light irritates these lower vibrational bitter bitches. Of course it does. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody in law could be very significant. Maleficent portrayed to be evil when it was the queen manipulating everything the whole time. So again, like somebody is heavy, heavy, heavy on a manipulator, a fucking compulsive liar. This could be the energy that could have slept with somebody like as revenge, like people crazy, right? But they could have portrayed someone to be evil. It could be their sibling. They could have tried to make the person out to be evil, but they're the one that's manipulating everything, like on the back scene. Like that's what they do. So people crazy. We have group stalkers watching and envious of your light. That's okay. That's what they do. 666. Somebody needs to shift their perception though when it comes to a situation. Heavy on the Maleficent, portrayed to be evil when it was the queen manipulating everything. So I feel like they could be watching somebody elevate, right? And mad and envy. Like, period. People weird. Oh, Lord. Okay, St. Charles could be very significant. An airport worker could be very significant. It's okay to cry, cleanse your soul. Somebody could be crying. Your light irritates these lower vibrational bitter bitches. It's heavy on somebody's light, like, just really, really bothering somebody. The fact that somebody is a natural born star, the fact that somebody is a cosmic being, the fact that somebody is highly gifted, somebody is connected, somebody have foresight. Like, I feel like they stalking and watching you, but they really envious and mad, like, at the same time. Like, I feel like this is the type of energy they group stalking the shit out you, right? And then all of them get on the phone and then talk about, like, what they seen, or whatever's going on with this cosmic being. Like, people, it's crazy. And then they get pissed off, like, with whatever it is that they're seeing. Like, but they can't stop watching you do it. Like, but that's crazy. People is weird in real life. Like, somebody ears could be ringing. That is a sign of your frequency raising. Okay, airport worker could be very significant for that. This year is your year, so focus on your gifts and self-employment. You will be successful. Okay, period. My love bug. And don't worry about your daughter snaking you. Like, period. Somebody could have just got married. Congratulations, my baby. A Libra could be very significant. A male Sagittarius could be very significant. Or female, take what resonates and leave what does not. But a Sagittarius, 717, support self discovery and embracing change. Okay. Take this time for you, my love bug. A Libra could be very significant. Somebody could be a life past seventh or birth number 7 as well. Don't get your feelings involved, my baby. And we have eyes. Look, ladies, love yourself, or this shit could get ugly. For real. We have Plan B, Houston Energy, Megan the Stallion. We have eyes, product of negative thinking, believing the negativity others speak about them. Hmm. Well, that could be very significant, like with this initial D, as in Delta. All right. Somebody most definitely could just allow others to think for them. They're most definitely not a free thinker. They worry about what other people think about them. Like, they I feel like whatever society say, like, about them, like, this is somebody, if somebody say that they stupid, there is really going to, like, bother them to where they really, questioning their damn self, thinking if they're stupid, like, this is that type of energy for me. Like, I don't know. All right, somebody do not want you to give up on them, my babies. Because, nigga, they jig don't run me. You better get on your knees and eat this thing right before I have another nigga do it for me. Okay. The number 17 could be very significant. A Scorpio could be very significant. Take what resonates and leave what does not. You better get on your knees and eat this thing right before I have another nigga do it for me. Somebody could be closing out cycles. All right, yeah, we got the Anne Marie ride for me. Heavy on the Scorpio energy. Look, boy, just makes my loyalty. Y'all, I am too done. All right, y'all. Somebody most definitely love to hate a person. Whoever the person is, a divine masculine, they could be getting readings on a person though. They could be getting readings on you. They could have just went to a funeral or yeah, somebody could have passed away and they could have just went to the funeral. All right, but they call could have got repoed. They call could be broke. They just have some type of car issues. Take what resonates on me, but does not. Oh, well, damn. Let's see. Yeah. So it's heavy on somebody freeing themselves from some type of situation. It could be a situation dealing with a dancer. The dancer could have broken a heart, an exotic dancer or a stripper. Um, but don't have to be yo. But yeah, look, boy, just match my loyalty. I felt like they really was hurt. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I do feel like they most definitely could be trying to dust themselves off or dust it off, but they hurt. Somebody could have just received some type of bad news, an airport worker or these groupies in specific, somebody in the groupie. Because I feel like the airport worker could be a part of this group stalking situation, but take what resonates and leave what does not. But somebody most definitely could have received some type of bad news when it came to a situation, and they could have realized that the situation was played out after they received the news. If you stay down, then you know what's up with me. I also feel like whoever is in the energy of, kind of just focusing on a career, focusing on their self employment, just focus on, making their dreams into a reality and could have experienced some type of self-discovery journey, been on some type of self-discovery journey. I feel like they could have realized that a situation was played out as well. Somebody could have realized that a situation was played out when it came to the whoever these groupies is that's stalking them. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, they got their heart broken. They could be moving in silence when it came to a situation. They could also be dusting off a situation that was pertaining to some secrets that was being kept. I'm telling you, it's heavy on secrets. I feel like whoever, and they turned their back on the situation, or you turned your back on the person. Like I don't know, but I feel like it was due to the secrets. Y'all take what resonates and leave what does not. Somebody really thought that they was gonna take some secrets to their grave. They thought that they was gonna die with this shit, but it was exposed. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But somebody walked away from the situation. They was hurt. I feel like they was hurt like a mofo, but they dusting themselves off from it. I'm telling you, some type of romance. Somebody had a secret affair. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know. I felt like whoever it was that was cheating, though, like they really could have felt like this person was their person. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Like they could have really, really, really been feeling the vibes with this person. They could have really, really experienced, good times. I felt like with this person, like they could have really had fun with this person. They could have really been messing with this situation, yo. They was really involved. But baby, I felt like somebody rejected the shit out of a situation. Like, I'm done. Somebody done. I feel like they missed the person, whoever it is. Are they missing you? Y'all take what resonates and leave what does not. But I feel like whatever this is, even though they miss you, like I feel like you don't need to get your feelings involved in this situation. Like this situation is played out. Or maybe you already feel as if this situation is played out. This a done deal. They most definitely could be experiencing some financial setbacks as well. Like I feel like somebody could be receiving bad karma. They could have accumulated like I feel like karmic debt, but I also feel like somebody could have lost their job. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like the person that's missing somebody lost their job. Look, that Coco Jones. The name Coco could be very significant. The name Jones That's just what she was saying. That's what caught my attention. She said, I miss you. I need you. Look, I need you. I breathe you, turning my heart blue. Oh, I feel like whoever broke this person's heart, like this person is obsessed over them. Like this person is really crazy in fucking real life. I feel like they may be having a hard time with letting go of the situation. I feel like the person is trying to liberate their self from this person, but I feel like the person is not allowing, the person to let them go, to move on from them. They're really obsessing over the person. I really hope this is not somebody's daughter like that's experiencing this, because I really feel like in specific, somebody fucking daughter could be obsessing over somebody. Y'all, I am done. Girl, nah. Refusing to let go of a situation. I feel like the person let their ass go, though. Apply the energy how it fit. Hmm? Look, if you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. The name Harold could be very significant. The name Melvin could be very significant. Excuse me. Look, I feel like whoever the person is that's obsessing, like I feel like they want the person to have understanding on them sleeping with somebody. Because I feel like it did show with somebody slept with somebody as catchbait, like so somebody could have really like messed with somebody as some type of revenge, like it had already showed with the vengeance. But I feel like with them doing it, they sabotage things for their own self. They allowed themselves to get in vengeance energy, and they sabotage the connection. There's no ifs ands buts about it by them getting in vengeance energy. That's what fucks something up. I feel like whoever they smash, they thought that the person was never going to find out. They thought that it was going to be a situation that they was going to take to their grave. But it's exposed. And look, if you don't know me by now, you will never never know me. I feel like they really that's they crazy, crazy as a motherfucker. I feel like they want the person to have understanding on them, like getting in vengeance energy for whatever reason. Make that make sense, please. Make that make sense. Because I feel like somebody don't want to hear shit. Like somebody don't want to hear nothing. I feel like they dusting it off, like it's a done deal. They heartbroken, dude. I feel like they dusting it off, like, but they don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear, bitch. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing, baby. That's a done deal. No, I don't have understanding on it. It's nothing that I will ever be able to understand. Like, no. Look, we might as well say goodbye. I'm telling you. Look, what good is the love affair if we can't see eye to eye? Girl, I know you lying. Girl, no. Mm, mm, mm. I'm telling you, they feeling stupid like a motherfucker. I feel like somebody could like actually like this card always gives me like unaliving, It did show with like, the Bayou with Bayou set his brother up like, to be unalive. Yo, I don't like this energy at all. Because this card here always gives me like unalive energy, but it always gives me suicide. It always gives me suicide. So, but I do feel like somebody is feeling like a jackass. Somebody's really feeling like a clown. I feel like they looking like a clown and they're feeling like a clown because I feel like they look stupid as a motherfucker, like in real life. Like they looking delusional. They really like is delusional on some type shit. Look, so love or hate me, I stay free. They say we learn from mistakes. Well, that's why they mistake me. Period. Okay. Period. And it's still down. I feel like the third party, could have really like it's no more third party. It's like the third party situation is closed out. That cycle is a done deal. But I do feel like they feel stupid for having the third party. Backstab. I'm telling you. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bombing. New Orleans energy. The name Dwayne, the name Wayne could be very significant. The name Carter could be very significant. Alley Grove energy. I feel like the person like who's dusting the situation off, they really releasing the pain. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like they healing from this. They really liberating themselves from the hurt. I feel like they liberating themselves from the situation. They really dusting this shit off. Like, I feel like they took it like a champ. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They took it like a champ. They was backstabbed, no ifs, ands, buts about it. But I feel like they handling this shit like a G. And I feel like the whoever the cheater was, like this bitch is really like obsessing over the person. The fact I feel like the fact that the person is really dusting the shit off and just walking away from the situation, I feel like that's what's making them obsess over the person even fucking more. That's what's really making them feel even more stupid. That's what's making them feel even more like a fucking clown. That could also be the reason why they released the third party or the third party released them. I don't know, y'all. Applied the energy how it fit. But I felt like somebody, realized like they didn't want to get their feelings involved in whatever the situation was. Whether the third party didn't want to get their feelings involved in the situation, or they didn't want to get their feelings involved in the third party situation. But mm, mm, mm. Hell, I am done. I'm telling you, they could have saw the third party's true colors. They could have saw that the third party really didn't have no type of emotions for them, like no type of feelings for them. Now you not sacrifice everything, like you not sacrifice the heart of the person that really loved you, for this bullshit. They could have realized that the third party was love bombing their ass. I feel like this could have really been a trap, like from the third party. Like the third party could have really set their ass up to lose their person, and now they're heartbroken. I feel like they could be heartbroken, but I feel like they broke the person's heart that they was cheating on. I feel like the person who was cheating is heartbroken because now they don't have nobody. They lost a true person from the games that they was playing. But I feel like the third party, they're not fucking with the third party either. Somebody could have really been giving a person money as well. They could have gave the person like access to their bank card. Y'all take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay, I'm loving this. I feel like somebody really, really moving in silence. Like, it's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I also feel like somebody could be moving in silence when it comes to like some type of new romance that they have going on as well. And they really living in a moment. I feel like whoever the person is that's dusting off, the hurt, the from the cheating, from the betrayal, they moving in silence, but I feel like this motherfucker is enjoying life right now. They happy. Look, she said it so much. Look, they haven't seen what's that behind my smile. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody really, really happy. Look, the pieces of me. Look, but that don't change the happiness I found. I feel like this is this energy. They really found, I feel like their happiness. I feel like this person is really in a peaceful place in their life. Period. They're enjoying life. They could really like be have some type of new connection that's happening as well. And I feel like they really feeling all the feels with this person. They're moving in silence when it comes to it, though. They're not telling nobody about it. And I don't blame you, baby. I don't blame you. Okay? Because I feel like whoever this person is, like, they really could have been talking shit about them, the person online. Hmm. I feel like this could also be like what somebody has realized, is played out. Because I really feel like this is another energy. This could really be the energy of these groupies, y'all. I feel. And they could have really, 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 like, been talking shit about the person, like, online, period. But I feel like the groupies could be like from the person that was caught cheating, or it's just, just individuals that's in your energy, other individuals that's in your energy. But I feel like they got all type of shit that's going on with them. While they trying to talk shit about you, like online, I do feel like somebody most deaf in the group have realized, like, that shit played out. When it come to them even speaking on you, because I feel like they have some bad shit that's happening in their life right now. Okay, they most definitely could be receiving bad news when it comes to situations. Somebody could have lost their fucking job. When it comes to some situations, like somebody could really be in debt, like period, or they could just be receiving karmic debt. Okay. It already showed like somebody wishes is being fulfilled, or somebody all your wishes are being granted. I do feel like somebody wishes is being granted. It could be pertaining to somebody twin flame, don't know if saying much about it, but I do feel like somebody twin flame could be fake flexing, and it wants you back. This could be somebody that either it's family members that could be fake flexing. It could be somebody that drive for Uber in specific, but I do feel like somebody most definitely could be fake flexing. For somebody in specific, it could be somebody twin, but they fake flexing, acting like they got it when in reality they really don't, and they really could want you back. But I feel like somebody is unbothered, like they don't give a fuck. They could be feeling bad for trying to play with your reputation. They really is watching like you under on fake accounts. Like a police officer could be very significant, but they feel like shit for playing with your reputation. And somebody could really have some type of drug addictions. Like somebody could they have addictions, whether it's drug addictions, whether it's like sex addictions, but or it could just be their toxic ways, like the shady shit that they do, right? They just addicted to the toxicity, all right, but apply their energy how it fit, but they feel bad. They feel bad for playing, like I feel like for playing with you. Apply that how it fit. But they watching you on the fake accounts. I feel like you see the truth, you know what it is. Like I just feel like you're unbothered. You don't give a fuck. You're living in the moment. You don't care. They want you back though. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. For some of y'all, it's a family member. But take what resonates and leave what does not. Because for some of y'all, I feel like it's your twin flame. Somebody that you feel as if it's your twin flame, but take what resonates and leave what does not. But they most definitely is a stunner. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They fake as fuck. They fake. I'm telling you, karmic ties. I feel like the person is a karmic, and you most definitely need to cut ties from this person. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody could be pregnant. I picked up pregnancy energy in the beginning, so congratulations, my little bugs. But I feel like somebody could be asking for a DNA test when it comes to the karmic. They could be worried about the pregnancy. They could be worried, like if the baby is theirs or not because the person lived a toxic lifestyle. I'm telling you, somebody is toxic as a motherfucker. Somebody toxic as a motherfucker. Yeah. And they turn their back on the situation. They could be beefed out the game as well. It's like on somebody stalking and obsessed. They could have tried to even, like, tried to propose to the person. A copycat of somebody could have tried to, propose to a person and could be digging for dirt on a person because they really not happy in real life and they want to kiss somebody's ass. They trying to kiss the person's ass, but I feel like the person is uninterested. This person do not give a fuck. This person is walking away, and I feel like they could be trying to force. I'm telling you, they're psycho. They crazy. They trying to force the person to be with them, like, but the person is uninterested. Like this person do not give a fuck. Like it could be some type of hot and cold, like situation with a Jezebel. Okay, a dirty awful. They could have got something from this person. They're trying to force the situation though, but I feel like maybe this person do not care. This person do not want to hear nothing that this person had to say. Like, period. They focus on they money. They focus on getting a bag. Like they focus on making their dreams a reality. Like, and they're not being sexual, like, reckless with their sexual energy. Like, period. Even though people may be saying, that this person is, this person that, this person reckless with their sexual energy, this person do that, they do that, being very dramatic with their fake ass. But I feel like it's lies. The person really is not reckless with their sexual energy. This person really focus on their fucking bag. They focus on their money. They don't care what nobody have to say, what this selfish person have to say, because this person move out of their pride and their ego. This person is very arrogant and stuck in nostalgia energy in their fucking feelings. Like, period. They could be coming in to try to provide an offer to the person, but I feel like the person is going to reject them. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They overgave and over applied to the situation. A Uber driver could be very significant. Like, period. I'm telling you, they saw the truth. It's heavy on the truth being, like, revealed. And with true colors, this could be either a same sex relationship, because true colors is like download information. Either somebody found out like that somebody was on the download. Somebody could have been high in like a third party that's the same sex as them, or this is a same sex relationship. Because true colors is about like same sex situation. It's really download information, but I mean download energy, but apply the energy how it fit. Okay, because I feel like somebody has been awakened to the truth. They don't want to hear nothing. Look, I want to be with you forever. Girl, I am done. Two occasions. I only think of you day and night. This fucking delusional person. They crazy. But I feel like somebody do not care. Like somebody, baby, they see the truth. They have been awakened. They see that the person is delusional. They see that this person is fucking crazy. They already broke the person's heart, bitch. Already backstabbed me. Already betrayed me. They see the truth of everything what this person was doing. Like, and I feel like now, girl, it's nothing they could tell this person. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I feel like they don't trust the person as far as they could say it. They have learned to move in silence. They not telling this person nothing. This person no longer have access to their vulnerability at all. I feel like they look at the person as a fucking energy vampire. Like this person really could have been draining them in real life. Like just trying to suck them dry like a fucking leech. Like, I feel like they see the person as being delusional. They can't tell this person nothing. They can't tell this person nothing. They can miss this person all they want because I feel like this person don't have nothing to tell them, baby. It's this a done deal. This shit is dead. This a done deal. This a done deal, baby. Like, I feel like once you see the truth, you can't go back into a fucking illusion. Like, period. Once the truth has been illuminated, you can't go back into illusion. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You can't act as if, you don't know. You feel me? Because you know. So it is what it is. I feel like whoever the person was that was brokenhearted, they accepted it for what it is. Like, baby, I see your true colors. Cool. Cool. You feel me? You wanted that clap back, you got that clap back. That's a done deal. You feel me? So now I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead on and brush this shit off, dust this shit off. I'm gonna move into my next chapter, allow myself to really, receive more than what I really really deserve. And I feel like now this person has learned to live in the moment. I feel like this person has learned to appreciate life. Somebody could have really just been at the beach. Maybe somebody just was on a cruise. But I feel like they learn to appreciate life. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They learn to live in the moment, and now they're too busy winning. Like I feel like this person is really, really focused on a career. They're really focused on a bag. They're not telling nobody about their love life, what they have going on. Because I do feel like they have some type of romantic situation going on, baby. But I feel like they keeping that shit on the hush, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you, baby, because you most definitely got some crazy loony beans. I feel like that's attached to you, and they most definitely could be trying to force their way back into your life. They could be trying to force a situation with you. Like, somebody could have actually tried to propose, to the person thinking that that was going to win the person over. I don't think it worked to me personally because I feel like this is nothing they could tell this person. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You wanted that revenge. You got that clap back. Good. Now deal with the consequences. Because I feel like they sabotage every fucking thing for themselves. They sabotage everything for themselves. And now they're experiencing the fucking storms. I feel it's nothing but chaos. And I really feel like somebody really could have cast a spell on somebody. Now it did show with something being reversed to them. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So somebody most definitely could have tried to use magic on somebody and cast a fucking spell on somebody, and they're receiving the karma for it. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it because the person was reset from the shit. So it is what it is, baby. You might want to go ahead on and set you some moon water. If I'm mistaken, the new moon is going to be tonight or tomorrow night, but I do think you feel the energy gonna start for it either if it's tomorrow night you're gonna feel the energy of it is gonna start tonight. But you might want to go ahead on and put you some water in the window, make it some moon water to help you reset. You could use moon water for your bath. You could use moon water to mop, your home. Me personally, I like it for my plants, but you could drink a little bit of it. Don't drink a lot of that shit. When I tell you that shit will have you with a thriving headache, like do not drink a lot of that moon water. You gotta just sip it, right? Especially depending on how strong the moon water is, like how many moon cycles you had it in that window, but it's good for resets. Okay, just FYI. But I do feel like somebody most definitely could have cast some type of spell, and it's coming back to the A's. They receiving karma. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it, baby. So if they're not experiencing some storms right now, they will be. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it, and it's for what the fuck they was doing. They need to raise their frequency, and I just felt like, baby, just raise your frequency because dangerous energy, first of all, is lower frequency. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Casting spells on people, again, lower frequency, my love bug. The divine beings don't do that shit. Light workers don't do that shit. Like, that's not something that God people do. You feel me? So somebody most definitely need to raise their frequency. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it because you will weather those storms that you created. You did it to yourself, my love bug. So I will be prepared because everything that you put out, you're gonna receive it back for a circle. So just be prepared. You think you're going crazy now? Don't try to kill yourself either. Okay? All right. All right. Just know that you put it out. Okay, so just be prepared for it to come back to you, my love bug. All right, and I hope you survive it. Let's get some advice, y'all. I'm looking for my angel numbers. Girl, now. Mm, mm, mm. Clarity. 543. Trust yourself and the universe to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. Soon you'll gain clarity about your life's purpose. Okay. Empowerment 898. I think these are the same numbers they showed in the last reading. Stand in your power to embrace your true potential with confidence. Take a step. 535. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. I feel like whoever this cycle is that like could have really been fucking casting spells on people, including trying to cast spells on a fucking mama, baby. But it is what it is. This person is really a loony bin in real life. This person is delusional. But I do feel like they need to take the necessary steps to release these old, outdated beliefs. You just thinking that you're going to be able to cast spells on somebody and think that you're not going to receive the consequences of it. First of all, you crazy. You got to be crazy for even thinking like, that's how that's going to happen. You have to know that a circle is a natural shape. A hexagon, like that's natural shapes, right? So I feel like a circle that should let you know that everything naturally comes around full fucking circle. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it, my baby. What you put out, it's going to come back to you. It's only a matter of time. You have to change your way of thinking. I feel like somebody's way of thinking is most definitely toxic. Like they live a toxic lifestyle, I feel like, but they also have like a toxic way of thinking. They're very negative, with their way of thinking. I also feel like this is the type of person to believe the negative things that people say about them. Like, they're very this energy is very, very shallow. It's no ifs, ands, buts about it. This energy is trapped in the matrix, baby. Okay. Right. But I do feel like they need to be awakened. They most definitely need to shed their way of thinking, allow themselves to really evolve on a mental level. Because I feel like, baby, this way of thinking, you're not gonna last too long, my little bug. Okay, that's most definitely is. I feel like a recipe for disaster. You're self sabotaging things for yourself, just with your train of thought. You always gonna find yourself in storms, in chaos, in just storms, because it's your way of thinking. So, I mean, the mind is the head. The body is going to follow. So, okay. And reflection 987. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self reflection for your own development. Okay. I'm telling you. So I most definitely feel like this is for the delusional energy. They most definitely need to do some introspection and self reflection so that they can let go of these old, outdated beliefs and really see the truth when it comes to some stuff. Embrace your power, like, step into your true potential, like, find your true self, awaken your true self, baby, and come out of this illusion. Because somebody is really delusional in real life, like, period. I hope you're just let this person go because it's no coming back from this. This person has moved on, like, period. You cannot force this situation. You cannot force this person to be with you. You sabotage the connection with your actions. You did it. Nobody else did it for you. Nobody else did it to you. So for you to get in vengeance energy and feel the need to cast spells on people, like, you did it to yourself, baby. Nobody didn't make you, like, sleep with somebody. Like, nobody didn't make you, like, have some type of third party situation going on. Nobody didn't make you do that. You did that. You allowed your frequency to drop to get in vengeance energy in the first beginning. You feel me? So you did it to yourself. All right. And you hexing somebody, again, you're doing that to yourself because it's coming back to you. No ifs, ands, buts about it. So whoever was trying to hack somebody's finances, somebody's getting ready to experience unemployment, baby. If you're not already experiencing unemployment or some type of bad debt. And I feel like, again, that's everything coming back full circle. The curse was reversed, so it's coming back to you. So just expect it. Period. All right. I hope y'all learn y'all lessons, baby, and let go of these old, outdated beliefs. Because you're not hurting nobody but yourself at the end of the day. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful, y'all. I hope y'all got something from this. Always remember, as above, so below. We are one. Y'all be blessed, baby.